So, dear participant, we all know that we are here for a special purpose, right? What is our purpose? Why we are here? Why we're investing time here? Who can tell me? Anybody here? You don't need to
For
put your
learning
raise your
English,
hand. Yeah, what? Nusrat?
for
What did you
learning
say?
English
Yeah,
language,
yeah,
for
okay,
speaking English.
okay,
Yeah, we have three skill. We need three skill for English language learning: reading, writing, and speaking. So we are here for speaking English. We are
okay, thank
practicing
you.
here speaking English in every Thursday from 9 to 10 p.m. That's why we're here.
Okay, thank you, Saum Khan. What do you think? Why you are here?
In my opinion, we are here to practice English and improve our skills, especially the listening skills and the speaking skills, because these are the main skills which would help us to be better in other skills as well as writing and reading. So if we practice listening and speaking at least once a week, then we would master in every single type of space in English. So that's it.
Okay, thank you. So, is there anyone? Noman, why you are here?
I'm here for a gossip, and
Okay,
from them I will learn goodly.
okay. Anything else you want to share?
Nothing.
Okay. So, anybody else?
I want to share something else.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know why, but whenever I listen or just feel something English, I just feel like it belongs to me or something like that. I don't know why.
That's really brilliant. That means you have some special obsession with English and mathematics, right?
Yeah, perhaps.
Both are really effective, and I think that if you can just improve your skill, that means I'm talking about the both of these skills you can improve. I think definitely something special will be that would be really innovative, and I'm also expecting from you something innovative as you're working really hard. So okay, so get back to the point. We are here because we want to improve our skill, right? So for improving a skill, you need to set some goal. If we only attend Thursday class from 9 to 10, do you think that is that enough?
Of course not.
Yeah, it's
No,
a platform where we can speak, where we can get the chance to speak with one another, listen from one another, right? But if you want to learn something perfectly, then you have to set goal. And in this case, um, I want to share some points. Basically, 4 points you need to follow. Otherwise, it would be really tough. And you know that language is a kind of thing. If you learn it effectively, or if you learn it investing your time, I think it's a kind of uh, permanent thing that would be inside you. Nobody can seize it from you. And it's not like that if you learn a language, you will forget after a year. It would be permanent. So if you want to inculminate or learn a language perfectly, then you have to, any language, not like English language, you have to keep focusing on 4 points. The first one is speaking. You all know that speaking is really important. But we want to speak, but we don't have enough just wish or enough effectiveness. That means when we want to speak, we try to prepare some sentence in our mind. That means from by ourselves, we want to try to keep it in your mind, but we don't want to speak loudly. But the first point is when you will be alone, when you will be just practice it at home, try to speak loudly. Okay, whenever you get time, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you want to talk, speak loudly. That means this is a practice. This is a practice of speaking. Because most of the time you'll find that when you try to speak, you get stuck. Why? Because you don't have enough preparation. You don't have enough practice. So practice is really important. And staying at home alone, you can speak loudly. If you think that it's really boring, go to the mirror. In front of mirror, you can speak loudly. This is the first thing you need. And the second thing you need, that is listening. listening is really important. Speaking, you have some prior knowledge, just like your is most of are you from class 8, 9, 10, HSC. So you have some prior knowledge about English. So using those language, you can prepare some sentence. But to do something more or to just improve yourself, you have to keep listening. Listening is really important. Every day, fix the time and listen at least 20 minutes, 10 minutes, and you know the topic, what the things you need to listen. The thing you enjoy, you can listen. You can listen to the that means just like these days you have some online portal, just like you have some online newspaper. You can also listen songs, etc., etc. So many things out there. Um, and one more thing I must suggest, that means the thing you want to listen, that must be interesting. The thing that will interest you, you try to listen that. So this is the second point. And third point is, it's really important in Bangladeshi purpose or Bangladeshi context, you'll find that most of the students, we are not eager, we are not interested to read English. I think if you just recollect, when for the last time you read an article in English, I think that would be really tough for you to remember. And I think here who just attended final term exam, you will find the reading text in say first paper exam, especially the first paper exam when you have read out the text. So reading is really important. When we read a sentence, when you read a context, language becomes really easier for us. So reading is really important. So what to read? What to read, what we will read. So you can make a schedule or you can make a routine and you can collect some books, English, any kind of books, and especially the books that are really interested to you, especially adventurous books, funny books, horror books. That means the book that interests you. Read the book. Start reading every day, 1, 2 pages. You must practice. You must make this habit. So reading is really important because when you are reading something, you have to work on so many things. That means you have to work on the vocabulary, you have to work on pronunciation. These two things really work when you read something. So we don't have, I think most of you don't have reading habit. Is there anyone who can tell me if you have reading habit, you read some articles, some story books when you are in leisure time? Anybody here? You
I
see?
read sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, sometimes I think you read some article from mobile phone or laptop, right?
Yeah, BBC,
So,
mainly
yeah.
BBC.
You listen or read
Both.
both. So I will suggest you must collect some book because reading using different kind of device is really tough and it's really bad for our eyesight. So when you are reading an article, I will strongly suggest you it's a story, it's a just big article. You mustn't read it from the device, that means laptop or Android mobile phone. You mustn't do that. It's really harmful. And the last thing I will say, another thing, that is writing. We use this skill only in our exam. That's really pathetic. Because when someone write, innovative ideas just come out from his mind, but we don't have the opportunity and we are not eager to write something, especially when it's exam time. We need to write forcefully, we need to write. We are not interested, but to get a plus, to make a good marks, to make a good result, we need to write. So that's not a good thing. You must make this habit of writing something. It could be anything. When you get time, take or collect a paper, start writing about your um, home, your school life, your study, any particular subject, anything, whatever you can see on before your eyes, you can start writing 1 page, 2 page. So this is another important task we need to do. So I think all these four, if you combine all those four skills together, if you practice it every day, just make a schedule, just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes, or 1 hour. Every day practice it, and I can guarantee you within 1 to 2 months, you will start speaking fluently, no doubt. But the problem is we are not dedicated. we are not dedicated. Actually, sometimes you'll find it really difficult because you will tell me that, okay, sir, we have so many more tasks to do in our life. We don't have to only learn English or speak English properly. We have so many works out there. We need to complete rest of the subjects. We need to face our exams. We need to take care about our family matters, etc., etc. So life will always take over one thing by another. Always take over. If you just don't set a fixed goal, that means today you have prepared your mind. Okay, from tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow you'll find that okay. So today I have another task to do. Don't do that. Fix a time. Okay, every day I will practice these things after 10. That time I'll be really free. Or after 11. That time I'll be really free because I don't need to complete rest of the things. So if you can't do that, I think that would be really tough. You will attend these classes every Thursday, and you can speak, but that would be really tough. You can speak in between a simple context, but if I tell you to do something more, or if I expect from you something more, you cannot, because you don't have the ability to just use some new words, some new phrases, some new context. You cannot, because you are using the same old memories, same prior knowledge that you have collected from class 3 or 1 to 10 or 1 to HSC level. So that's why it's really important. If you want to be perfect, if you want to, if you think that this is really important skill, that's much needed thing in our life, then you must set a goal. You must set a time. Not like, okay, I will see whenever I will get time, I will do that. No, not like that. Whenever you get time, it's not a good thing. You set a goal. Okay, every day I will just read an article, or I will write something, or I will speak, or I will record my voice, or I will just listen some audio clips or movies, anything, etc., etc., from 11 p.m., 10, 11 to 11:30. So fix your time. That's really important. I will strongly suggest you, if you can do that. I think this is a very simple task. Learning a language is not a big deal. So that's all from my part. Hope that you will try to follow my advice